Greetings to my team of 144, all Starseeds, Lightworkers, and Wayshores. Today, it was 552019. The day of the Stargate opening. The feminine energies are coming in strong now. Many more codes coming in last night. Today, the throat chakra was opening up. Many people were going into the light languages, the sound frequencies, spontaneous singing, speaking the truth. I was feeling that throughout the day. The wind gate, the words were just flowing, and the fire was lifting up, the kundalini was rising. And then this evening, later in the evening, major heart chakra openings. Sometimes it feels like the heart's expanding, like it's going to push through the chest. Also this morning, there was a third eye expansion, the crystal palace expansion of the brain. So we're opening up all the channels, all the chakras are expanding, opening like a flower blooming. The divine feminine is rising up. So the female, the feminine, the ladies of this world rising up, coming forward, taking back this earth. But it's a balancing of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. The fires and the waters are coming together. They are merging, uniting. We are in unity consciousness. This concept today of the void. Many people are feeling like they're in the void. So the divine feminine, the mother, mater, the divine mother, Ma, Mary, Maria, is of the waters. Then we have the moon, or Mu, Lemuria, that was the divine feminine energies. And like a cow moo, the moo jumped over the moon. Mu is also a koan in Zen Buddhism. It's all linked. And Mu, M-U, that's also another name for Lemuria, but it's also a Japanese term, which has been loosely translated as not a thing. They don't say nothing, because nothing's still something. It's not nothing, and it's not something, so they've used the word like not a thing, beyond something, beyond nothing. And it came from an old koan, and the koans, there's two schools of Zen, and Zen just means meditation in Japanese. And there are two main schools of Zen Buddhism, which were Rinzai and Soto. I trained years ago in both schools. The Soto is from Dojin, and he brought the teachings from China, which in China, Zen is Chan, C-H-A-N, Chan Buddhism, and Chan means also meditation in Chinese. So he would teach to sit in the stillness, emptying the mind, and just sit and breathe, focus on the breath. And as you empty the mind, the more you practice, it's like polishing a mirror. And the mirror is a reflection of the mind, or the unborn mind, the Buddha mind. And they believe that as you meditate and practice, you're polishing the mind until it's perfectly clear it reflects perfectly your true nature. And then the Rinzai school they worked with what's called koans, K-O-A-N. They're like riddles to push your mind beyond all concepts. It's like a riddle that the mind cannot solve, the brain can't solve. But you can become that koan, and the more you practice, which I practiced several koans back in the day, and one of them was Mu, and where that came from is a student or disciple of a Zen master questioned them, does a dog have Buddha nature? Because in one of the old sutras, they said that all beings have Buddha nature. And there was this concept of, like, only a human can become Buddha or this or that, and the masters would teach him it's not becoming something. Everything in true nature already is Buddha, already is pure awareness. There's nothing to attain. So to push the students beyond the thresholds of concepts, they would create these riddles that were unsolvable by words or the mind. And you could just, it would push you beyond all concepts, break through to the other side. And Mu, when the student asked the teacher, does a dog have Buddha nature? His response was Mu. So you sit with Mu, that word, that concept, knowing it's not a thing. It's like the void that encompasses all things, or the unknowable mind, which another name is the unborn, or pure awareness. So I would sit day after day for hours with that concept of Mu in my meditation practices until I became one with Mu. And then all things were revealed in that moment. Not that I call myself this or that or anything, because I'm not attached to titles and names and words, but I just use them to transmit the knowledge or truths that I have realized or come to know over the years, to help as many people as I can to go beyond the concepts to experience that pure awareness, and to guide you within. Their fingers pointing to the moon, these words, but you have to look at the moon. You have to look at where the finger's pointing to know, experience. Not know it with the words or with the mind, but to be it, to feel the presence, to experience that pure awareness, to resolve all things in the unborn mind, to resolve all suffering and conflict here now in this body, in this avatar. So I want to cover a few things before I'm going to transmit these invocations for the mystical month of May from the era of peace, Patricia Cota-Robles. And she has coming up May 19th. Well, the one thing I wanted to cover is a couple things. The Silver Gate portal is May 22nd. That's the full opening of the Divine Feminine Gateway, the Silver Gate. The full moon coming up is the full flower moon, and that will be on the May 18th. So from now till the 18th, many waves, the rainbow waves, are coming in full force. The Divine Feminine is stepping forward, stepping into her power. On the 19th, Patricia's having a seminar with the Company of Heaven in Washington, D.C. On the 19th, you can check that out at Era of Peace. And then the 33rd Annual World Congress on Illumination will be August 10th through 15th. And this is the 33rd anniversary of the Harmonic Convergence, August 15th. There's a lot of synchronicities with myself on that date. August 15th. It's the 10th or the 15th, but the 15th was also in the Christian belief, especially with the Catholics, the Assumption of Mary into heaven. When the Virgin Mary left this earthly realm, was August 15th, which Assumption is taking to heaven. It's, to me, synchronistic with Ascension, the Assumption and the Ascension. So the August 15th, these Ascension energies will be in full force. They would be coming in, which will be undeniable to the collective around that time. August 15th is a big day. It's also the day my original birth parents were married on that day. And then it was a day one of our guides came through and said that the chi that I've been building will be at 73%. And 73 is very synchronistic with me. It was the year I came into this avatar, and it also symbolizes in some traditions heaven. So 37 was earth, 73 heaven. A lot of people have done research on those codes. So I wanted to thank each and every one of you for your support, for subscribing to this channel. I wanted to thank everyone. We reached 8,000 subscribers this week. So I appreciate each and every one of you for your comments, for sharing these videos, and for your support. Also, I want to thank everyone that's supporting the project in Ecuador. It's in the process of development, bringing people together to share this vision of healing retreat centers around the world. The first one that I plan on being involved in is in Ecuador, in the foothills of the Andes. The Kundalini of the earth is rising through the Andes mountains. Many shamans, healers, sages, even the Dalai Lama visited the Andes recently to experience these energies. And the Kundalini is like the coiled serpent energy at the base of the spine, and that of South America with the base of that spine. The foothills are in the Ecuador. Ecuador is also the hub of paranormal in South America. Also, we're up to 159 members of our team on the CBD team. You can join us in the CBD business, CBD oils and other products, in the link in the description below this video. The funds for this project will go towards the development of the first healing retreat center and sustainable community in Ecuador. So I want to thank each and everyone for that. A lot more information will be coming out, and training and on building that business. So thank you all. Now I will transmit the invocations for the mystical month of May from Patricia Cota-Robles. This is the Violet Flame invocations. Saint Germain and Mother Mary are assisting humanity in powerful and brand new ways during this mystical month of May. You and I have the ability to exponentially expand their holy endeavors by invoking the new frequencies of the violet flame of forgiveness and the new frequencies of the resurrection flame and the flame of enlightenment. By invoking the sacred fire from the heart of our Father, Mother, God, and breathing it into the physical world of form through our heart flame, this incredibly powerful light will bless the earth in wondrous ways. As promised by our Father, Mother, God, this facet of our light work will be expanded 1,000-fold every single day. By observing outer world appearances, it is obvious that we are moving into a greatly accelerated purging process. This process is usually challenging and often painful and confusing. Saint Germain and Mother Mary are assuring us that through our unified efforts we will make this essential process much less disruptive and distressing for ourselves and the masses of humanity. Precious heart, your light is needed now. If you have the heart call to do so, please affirm these invocations on a daily basis, or as often as you are guided to do so throughout the month of May. Invoking the violet flame of forgiveness. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of all humanity. As one energy, vibration, and consciousness of pure divine love, I invoke the most intensified frequencies of the new violet flame of forgiveness that humanity is capable of receiving. Saint Germain and the fifth dimensional violet flame archangel that is stationed within the aura of every person on earth, I ask that you blaze the violet flame of forgiveness with the power and the might of 1,000 suns, in, through, and around every thought, feeling, word, action, memory, and belief that humanity has ever expressed in any time frame or dimension, both known and unknown, that is reflecting anything less than divine love and the perfection of heaven on earth. Transmute this energy, cause, core, effect, record and memory back into its original perfection, and seal it in an invincible force field of God's divine grace. Now, beloved I am presence and beloved fifth dimensional violet flame archangel, look into my life and the lives of all humanity, and see what yet remains to be balanced by us to any person, place, condition, or thing we may have wronged at any time, in any way, for any reason whatsoever. Reach your great loving hands of light into all of the positively qualified energy we have released throughout our earthly sojourns. Draw forth 1,000 times as much perfection as we have ever done wrong. Fashion from this substance of perfection a gift of forgiveness and divine love. Whatever is necessary to balance every debt we have created which still remains unpaid to any part of life. Beloved I am presence and beloved violet flame archangel, we ask you to forgive every person, place, condition, or thing which may have wronged us or humanity in any way, and balance all debts owed to us by life everywhere. Now, with the full power of my I am presence, the I am presence of all humanity, and the fifth dimensional violet flame archangel within every person's aura, we forgive, we forgive, we forgive ourselves and all humanity for any misuse of God's gift of life since the beginning of time. Forgive us, forgive us, forgive us. We are grateful for the law of forgiveness, and we are now loving all life eternally free from the wheel of cause and effect before our miscreations from the past can act, manifest, or longer be sustained. We accept that our Father Mother's God's gift of divine grace and forgiveness is being God victoriously accomplished even as we call. We also accept and know that the violet flame of forgiveness is being amplified 1,000-fold every single day until the sweet earth and all her life have completed our ascension into the fifth dimensional realms of light on the new earth. And so it is, beloved I am, beloved I am, beloved I am that I am. Loving I am presence, enlightenment. Beloved I am presence, walk through me. Open the door of understanding so I may become increasingly aware of the perfection of the new earth and of my Mother Father God's golden flame of divine enlightenment, which is now blessing all people and all life at all times. As I am growing in awareness, may my questing mind push through the denseness of materiality into the enlightened spiritual consciousness of my I Am presence. In this enlightened state of awareness, let my sense of gratitude expand into a welcoming smile, a friendly greeting, and an expanding light. May I look upon all persons with the eyes of love, knowing each as my friend, my brother or sister, and not as a stranger. With this realization, my I Am presence will spread its radiant light through my heart flame to everyone I meet. O loving mind, thank you for the discovery that the consciousness of enlightenment and divine intelligence live within every person. May the light of truth illumine my mind as I grow in greater awareness that I am a beloved child of God, and that all my Father, Mother, God have is my divine birthright. Beloved I Am presence, as I place my hand in yours to travel this earth journey, guide me into doing the simple things that bring happiness to others. Show me how to give wisely of myself and my talents in areas where they are truly needed and acceptable. Let me say with conviction, I can and I will, as my thoughts dwell on the ascending spiral of right thinking, right feeling, and right action, as I can and I will become a part of my enlightened consciousness. I open wide the gate of divine power within my immortal, victorious, threefold heart flame. Thank you for the blessings that are mine. Thank you for the opportunities that come my way. May I ever praise and bless, give and receive, love and be loved, and rejoice in knowing that the light of God is eternally victorious, and I am that light. I am one with all that is, and I rejoice in this glorious truth. So it is, I am that I am. God bless you. This is from Patricia Cota-Robles from the eraofpeace.com, .org, eraofpeace.org.org, from Tucson, Arizona. And I am Paul from primedisclosure.com. You can join other Lightworkers in our chat on primedisclosure.com/chat. So again, thank each and every one of you for your kindness, for your support, for sharing your experiences. Leave in the comments below this video what you're experiencing in these days of May, these coming days where the divine feminine, the holy waters, the Holy Spirit, the Holy Fire is coming through, is manifesting through our heart center, which is the still white magnetic light that's at the center of all things, made manifest through our vessel, through our vehicle, through our avatar. We are transmitting the love and the light of Source, the Source code, through our avatar, through our DNA, through the DNA spirals, as it expands out from us as a sphere. Our sphere of influence transmits and transcends all things. We are connected. We are in unity consciousness. We live from our heart, being connected to all things. So stay in the heart. Walk your path with heart. The path of medicine, the path of truth, the path of love. So blessings in the light. I love you all. Namaste.